I'm extremely proud of my service after 21 years. I found my calling in the service, and that's to serve others, which is why I've chosen to continue trying to honor the service and sacrifices of those that did wear our nation's uniform.
What it means for me to be a veteran is it's very prideful for me. It's very emotional, sometimes mentally taxing because that's all you can think about with your friends.
The camaraderie is still there because we all went through something, that we'll never forget.
I love the fact that I'm a veteran, that I have a sisterhood of fellow women veterans.
When I got out, everybody was getting out. That was not unusual. In college, everybody was veterans, or most of us.
It took me 10 years to accept the fact, not to be ashamed that I was a Vietnam veteran.
I love the Marine Corps. I love being able to tell other people that I was a Marine, because it's shocking, especially as a female, for me to tell people that I was a Marine.
I'll tell you what, there's nothing better than to be around a group of veterans. Right. And they answered the call, whether it was draftees or volunteers.
For me, it's great. It's sort of a club. If you haven't been in it, you don't know what it's like.
Extremely proud to be a veteran, obnoxiously proud to be a Marine, because we did things that no one will ever imagine possible.
It makes me feel good. One of the things is, I was in Korea, and I appreciated what Korea has done since. They really appreciated us going to that war.
I get very excited to tell people about what I did in the military. I get very excited to do veteran events or anything within the community. It's very exciting for me. It makes me very happy.
It's great because the nation still appreciates our veterans, in my opinion.
We all stepped up. Every single one of us, from the American Revolution to today, have all been volunteers, and that we gave something back to the nation.
But when you get around groups that have the same experiences, you just feel at home. You don't feel like a stranger with people.
This is for having served in Vietnam. I wear those because I want people to see that women do serve in the service and that we are proud of being in the service.
My advice to any veteran that gets out is, you have a unique skill set that you were trained to do when you served our country. You're not alone, so there are a lot of guys, men and women out there that think maybe they're not sure what they want to do, or maybe they're struggling with something they face downrange.
Find other military veterans and talk with them, hang out with them, even if it's once a week, once a month. Reach out to them, stay reached out to them.
Reestablish who you are.
Those veterans who served, whether it was for 4 years or for 24 years, one is to be proud of your service, that you had this opportunity to serve in the world's greatest Air Force and for the world's greatest nation and country as well.
Tell your story, get a pen and paper, speak into a mic, and get involved.
Don't be afraid. Don't lose your sense of humor. And do all you can, because what you do as a member of the military is important for you in all that you learn. It's important for our country.
My one piece of advice coming to a new vet coming out would be to stay busy. Getting out, didn't matter what you were falling into, how well your plan was coming out of the military, the adjustment's gonna take some time.
As a filmmaker, you could not write these stories. Even the best, most creative minds couldn't write these stories that these men and women tell you about just their daily experiences. These are amazing men and women that served and wrote a check for their nation. And I'm humbled by them every time I talk to them.